Wow. Hello, hello. It's me. Uh, I just ate cookies and now they are stuck in my teeth. eh, I'll drink some water to fix that, I guess. Ooh. All right. I'm going to play uh, Assassin's Creed Valhalla today, which is uh, I got it from Salop, who gifted it to me. But yeah, I'm going to open the game now for the first time. Oh, let's hope that it works normally, I guess. I haven't even opened it yet. Mm, game. It is opening slowly but surely. Just a second. Wow. Ubisoft Connect is doing something. Hopefully it will open soon. It says that it's looking for patches. I just want to play, let me in. Let me in. Boy. I guess it will open eventually. Oh, right. And I also added like um, a new redeem that makes my face really small. So maybe you will see it today at some point. I don't know what it's doing. It's just loading and saying looking for patches. Oh yeah, and I also added like a plugin for uh, subtitles for my stream. So on the uh, on Twitch you should see like a subtitle button or something, I think. At least you should. Hmm. Is this game going to open? Game? I don't know if I should try to open it again. Maybe it will work better this time and not get stuck in loading something. I don't know. It just opens this Ubisoft Connect thing and it says looking for patches, but it's not finding any patches or doing anything. Eh? I'm confused. Let me in. Ooh. I'm googling if this is like a bug or something, or what I can do to fix it. Oh, hello, Artificer Joni. It didn't crash, but the Ubisoft Connect is just saying that it's looking for patches and loading, but not loading anything. It's just stuck on that screen. I don't know if I should try restarting the computer or my internet or anything. Hmm. Would closing the program and restarting it help, I wonder? I could try. If I close Steam, it might close my VTubing stuff, but I'll see. Okay. I have closed Steam. Oh. And it has opened again. By itself, I guess. Okay, trying again. Please don't get stuck. Please don't get stuck. Please. Oh. Yay, it's not stuck anymore. It's actually updating something, but my stream might be lagging a little bit for a little while. Sorry about that. It's my first time ever opening the game, so that's why there is an update thing, I guess. Let's see. How familiar are you with Assassin's Creed games? I've only played the first game. I have only played Assassin's Creed Odyssey, so this is my second Assassin's Creed game. The game should open soon after the update is done. It's not a big update, so that's at least good. Okay, now it should open. Hopefully. Please. Let me in. I have been waiting for too long. Aww. Are you going to let me in, game? Please. Come on. Come on. Gabe, what is you doing? What? It wants me to log in to Ubisoft Connect. Why? Why is it so difficult to get into this game? It hasn't even opened the software yet. Good old Ubisoft junk. Yeah. I haven't. I haven't saved any Ubisoft stuff. On my last pass. Ah. Okay. Send email to recover password. Oh. Oh my. One reason I stopped buying Ubisoft games is the insistence on their own store. Let's see. Oh! I got jump scared. I was concentrated on on changing my password. Thank you for the sub to me. Please, Ubisoft. Okay. Log in. Ubisoft, did you just install your own launcher on my computer? Did you just do that? Ubisoft, you sneaky bastard. God damn it. It has usually only like shown me the like small window when opening the game on Steam, like a small window, and like it's like, okay, this is kind of going through Ubisoft, but now it was like, you need to log in. Oh, and now you have the app here. You're welcome. You didn't ask. We didn't ask if you wanted the app, but now you've got it. At any point, I wasn't asked if I wanted to download the app at any point. It just happened. And hopefully the game is going to open now. We've been here for 30 minutes. Well, some of that was on the starting screen, but you know. Game, are you going to open or not? Uh, Game? Why is it so hard for this to open? What have I done wrong? What have I ever done to you? Game? It's just showing me the logo on a small title card, like window on the desktop. But it's not like opening. Who knew it would be so hard to play this game? I'm gonna try turning it off. And opening it again. Let me in. Uh, it's showing me the logo thing again. What is so hard? What is so hard in opening the game? Eh? I mean, I'm amused that it's taking this long. I am confused. What if I try to open it from Ubisoft app thing? uh, It seems to be doing the same thing again. Hmm. Let's see. I'm gonna restart Steam again. Maybe. Maybe it. Hopefully, maybe it will let us in. Uh, Hello, I would like to get into the game, please. Mr. Steam. Preparing to launch your game. Synchronizing. But that's what it said before. Now it's showing me the logo thing again. It definitely seems to be stuck. I thought that I would like let it be for a while and maybe it would open eventually, but it definitely should have opened by now if it was going to if it was going to open. Perhaps another program close and restart will help. I have tried to close Steam multiple times, but like what if I try to close VTube Studio? Yeah, I have. I have. I did the turn of both. I might try restarting my computer if it doesn't work now. Hmm. Oh. Oh my. Oh god. It is opening, but let's see. Maybe I'll put on my PNG. Maybe I just had too much stuff open or something. Who knows? Ba ba ba. Hmm. What are you doing, game? No need to start jump scaring me. Ba ba ba. Oh. my PNG is here. Whoa. I guess I'll leave it there. Oh, finally. We are in the menu. Oh. No add-ons. It took almost an hour, but we succeeded, at least in getting to the menu. I shouldn't taunt the game. Game, what is the problem now? I don't have
Hold
any
F
add-ons.
to enable menu narration.
Oh. I don't think I need menu narration. Barely visible. Boink, boink, boink. I guess. Yeah. I guess I can't adjust these. Okay. Oh, nudity. I mean, if it's like already rated, like, I don't know. Should I take it off? Now I get to complain over the historical and equipment inaccuracies. Nice. Do I want toggle or hold for crouch? I guess I'll do toggle. So many. So many. Thank you for the hydration redeem. Oh yeah, since I don't have my model, some of the redeems are not gonna like show up. So keep that in mind. But hydration is good. You guys should also hydrate. And thank you, Space Fish. I'll go medium text size. Hello, Felix. Let's turn on closed captions, I guess. Oh, thank you. I will stretch. How are you, Felix? Oh. Monster Hunter World. Cool. Okay, new game. I'll go adventure. What difficulty should I pick? Waiting for a friend to hop in call with me. Oh, I hope you have a good time with your friend. Maybe I'll go default. Stealth difficulty. Oh. I'll go with the default stuff. That was quite a lot of settings you had to go through before starting the game. Damn. Whoa! Are we in space?
You children of gods.
Oh.
And heed my tale of time's beginning.
That's
All was dark.
not working that well.
Sand.
Maybe I need to
No sea, no
just
earth,
the
nor sky, no
settings.
grass, nor wind. Till fire met ice in the gasping
Game.
void.
I would like to see what is happening.
And from this screen came the giant Ymir, first
Ymir.
of all beings. Proud Ymir, cruelly killed, yet from whose bones and blood and brains the world was made. The world you walk and war upon.
Oh, bright. Very bright. Can we do less bright now? Okay. Game. Oh god.
There you go.
Ah. That was the game, the end. Seems like it. Maybe I'll change the graphics settings. Maybe like medium. Medium, medium, medium. Oh god. Restart the game. I guess. Let's hope that the game opens. Oh god. Game? Are you? Okay, it's restarting. Ah, just a little bit of scuff. Hello, Janarto. We are currently trying to get back into the game. Ooh, lurking while playing. TTRPG, Cyberpunk Red. Have fun. Is it going to restart by itself? Or not? It did say that it would restart, but nothing is happening yet. Do I have to do everything myself here? Alright. Maybe it will open soon again. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, it's actually opening. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk it? First thing is usually checking graphics card driver. But you know, I just wanna get to playing. Boom, 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 boom. Oh god. Why must you jump scare me again? Ba-da-ba-da-ba. I don't know why it takes so long checking for add-ons when I have none. I don't have any add-ons, game. It's not that hard. Continue. Oh. I I thought we were meant to be in a house. Oh, is this the loading screen? Oh, I thought it was like... Okay. Do I have to walk? Oh god. It's not doing so great. Why does the run look so weird? Oh. We shall see how this goes. If it is very laggy, I might have to play it off stream. Because I am guessing that the reason it's lagging so much would be because I'm streaming it at the same time. Are there no secrets for me here? Can I read? Oh god. Game, please. It is... Can I adjust the brightness settings because it is quite... Where's the... Can I change the brightness setting somewhere? Where would it be? Eh. I thought maybe it would have... Oh, I can set the frames per second limit. I thought maybe it would have let me adjust the brightness settings again, but I guess not. Also. What is the highest field of view setting? I don't know, this camera is just very uncomfortable. Maybe it's just here at the start. What am I doing here? Oh, hello.
Go. So, you see how it came? Yes, good. Come, Repo. Did you find Commander, the ring.
Also, let me know if the
Now for our little plan.
volume is
When you see us talking, be quiet
too low or too high.
and surprise him with our gift. You hold it out like this. You look him in the eyes and you say, Styrbjörn King, may our clans be forever bonded in friendship and in love. Think you can do that for me? Good. Tonight, you will be the cord that unite our people. I'm so proud of you, hero.
So small.
Get up, Olaf. Stay lucid,
Well.
friend.
My sword is grown greedy.
I have a feeling that this is all going to go horribly wrong in some way. Let's dance. Hi guys. Can you see anything? Is the game really dark for you? Too dark for you to see anything? Whee! Okay. Oh no, he became a dwarf. Oh,
Oh, no drink in your fist? Come on, I'll find you something.
Can't. I have a tribute for your father.
Oh, what a piece. That must be worth 2 sturdy long chips. Give it here. I'll pass it on.
Irish step
My father
dancing.
asked me, Sigurd.
Suit yourself. But you're not getting any mead.
Lol.
Like a satyr works through my hammer.
What can I play? Just playing by my lonesome. Oh. It's a fox thing. Why is the camera like this? Hello.
When you speak with the king, hold it up to the light. Show him the fine details. See there? I etched his name in runes on the outer band. You'll show him? You are just like your father, little berserker. Skull to you.
Go!
You see? She agrees.
I think I'll also turn off these because it's a little bit distracting with the subtitles. What am I? Oh. What? What is this?
So, you have the ring? Good. This was worn by your grandfather in a battle on the Northern Way.
Mother,
Yes,
can we show Sigurd the canstones we stacked yesterday?
that's a good idea. We'll do that in the morning, at first light.
And then they are all going to die.
You have a gift to deliver.
That's my prediction. All of these people except me are going to die or something. I know nothing. I basically know nothing about the game, so.
Abel, wait. Skull! The true king of Vtuber! Tonight, we all made a new
King, may our clans be forever bonded in friendship and love.
Thank you, Eivor. Now and forever, I am pledged to you.
Hearken well in Hall of Kings. On ocean steed, my words gain wings. Oh, then speed our forth will bring. Noble deeds I'm gonna sing. The brave men slain, Valkyria waits. Rewards for strain to Valhalla takes. And horns resound the mighty horn. For those who fight! For those who
Of course, I knew it. I knew it. So basically, in this game, the Vikings are Irish 2 chances step dancing.
Not just yet.
I knew something bad was going to happen. Oh.
It is foretold. The curtains are raised.
Oh.
Nothing is true until it is severed from the branches of Yggdrasil.
Hello, fox lady. Or are you man? Oh. I wanted to look at the fox, but I guess not. Father said not to go outside. But I'm just gonna... Oh. Oops. Damn.
Now stop! Please! Right. Go!
He just doesn't do anything his parents say. You can't even lift up the sword. Oh.
Let's end this bloodshed.
Speed to Valhalla. Sigurd! Take the horse!
All right, wait here.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Now it's my turn to offer you, dear slave. Accept your fate, die a coward here before your people, and I will spare the rest.
Fight, my love! Do not listen!
Are they all going to die?
I
Question
give my
mark.
life. Will you spare my clan?
You have my word.
No. No, Baron. No, Aaron! Pick up your axe!
I knew they were going to both die. And everyone die. My prediction was true. How? Is the other dude going to survive also? Or is it just me? Oh. Even the horse doesn't survive. Oh. Go. Ow. Owie. Owie. The wolf just wants a little snack. As a treat. What? The fuck? Oh. That is weird.
What the hell is that? I'm seeing two different data streams overlapped in the same DNA. Not sure why.
Fix this or pull me out.
I can parse the streams with a filter. Hold on. Okay, we're good.
Are we?
I don't know what happened, but I can work around it. You'll have to pick a stream to keep things stable. There's a third option, too. I can let the Animus modulate your identity based on signal strength. It's up to you.
Ooh. I wanna go with the female character. No.
Alright, I'll lock it in and push ahead to a time where these streams are more synchronized.
How long have you been chasing me, Wolf-Kissed? 17 winters? 18? Do I now haunt your dreams? Do I warm your loins? You remember this? Ah, your father's axe. The weapon of a coward. A scorn snake. Few things would please me more than to kill with this blade. But I know you would defy me to the death, fighting for a glorious end. That I will not allow. You will live your final days enthralled as a slave. Humiliated. Your death will be a lonely one. Kill the rest of our crew! Make them suffer! Ava Wolf-Kissed is no more! That name is dead to this world!
You will be worth your weight in silver. To the ship.
Well, that escalated quickly.
You move, and I take your eyes, you hear me?
Wind's blowing from the south.
We
Are
contact north.
Are
and
the
cut
ravens going to help me?
What did I just take?
Well. Ow.
Juggler will skin you alive. You will never leave this.
How?
No feast for you, Suman. My crew is in danger. You must be my eyes.
Okay. That was funny. Oh, we are in Norway. Whee!
My crew is in danger. I need to reach them.
Sure. Did I get nothing from that? Get out of my way. The Kremlin is coming. Nice.
Better.
Oh, there is. Here at least.
I feel better. Stronger.
I'm going to kick some ass. Can I get into this house? I'm guessing I am going up this way.
Save that for later.
I would imagine that she's a little bit cold. Russians are full. That's a bunch of baloney. Oh, is it climbing time? Whee! Let's see. Let's take this. Oh, why is my cursor? Why was my cursor on the other screen? Just that was weird. Let's synchronize this point. Boyoink. 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 Yeah!
Marvelousness. Where that oathbreaker is holding my crew.
Where? Oh, there. Alright. Wee! Oh, jeez. Swimming in cold water is maybe not very wise. That was a stupid thing to do. Oh,
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
who are you?
Are you an enemy?
One of Kyotbe's men. I need to be careful.
I knew it.
Guards here are vigilant.
Lock target. Okay. Then they died of hypothermia. Hey, they aren't finished. They don't know that stuff. I guess. Oh. There you go.
Damn it.
Sunan.
Huh. Interesting. I think I'm just gonna go rescue my crew. I mean, they said they were going to kill them, so...
What do you see?
Anyone home? Yoo-hoo! Ooh, chest.
Prepare the child of Fari for the slavers. You may use the others for your blood sacrifice. That doesn't sound good.
Kyotbe's warriors. I should stay out of sight.
Once this land is under Kyotve's lash,
I should be cautious around here.
it will not happen while Ravenclan lives. They fight like berserkers. Eivor Wolf-Kissed killed a score or more single-handed. Ha! Eivor now tastes the slaver's whip. And with Prince Sigurd likely lost at sea, the ravens will soon be a memory.
Wait, did the game want me to...
Back! Off with you! Are you mad?
Noom.
That's what you get.
I like how the game was like, I should stay out of sight, and then, I mean, the character was like, I should stay out of the sight, and the game was like, do it. Aim your bow. Kill them. This walk is so funny looking.
Clash of iron. There is fighting nearby.
Owie.
You old hound. You live.
I do. Slipped away in a sword clash. And what of you?
Kjotve tried to sell me off. A mistake he'll regret.
Not today, he won't. I saw him board a ship at Avaldsnes not long ago. Sailed east,
damn
leaving
it.
our crew behind.
There must still be time to save our men. I will find them. You ready the longship.
You glory hound? You would take the rescue for yourself, so the victory song is written about you.
I could storm the beach then. Slay 24 men, seize our dragon boat, and hoist the sail in triumph. Up to you.
No, I will take the beach. A far more dangerous path. You search the longhouse for our crew. Oh, and here. This corpse will not have need of it.
Go. I'll meet you by the ship.
Ship.
Oh.
Whee! Oh, inventory.
Alright.
Nhung.
That feels like a weird button for that, but okay. Wait, I'm going up here.
Kjotve's warriors crawl through Avaldsnes like lice. If I use the main gate, I may attract attention.
I guess I won't use it then.
This area is off limits.
Hmm?
What does this want me to do? Ah,
The longhouse. My crew should be inside.
oh.
The other side must be barred. There should be an opening in the roof.
In the roof. No one will ever see me.
You squirm like that, and my axe will miss your neck. Unpleasant for both of us.
If I'm to die, I want to make a mess of it, buckout.
Hello. Ow. Ow. Don't mind me.
Coward. Unbind me and stick an axe in my hand.
I owe you nothing, raven shit. Yours is a clan of thralls and peasants.
You! Lay that axe aside or die by mine.
You should be on a slave ship to Ireland, Wolf-Kissed. But if you wish to be my first sacrifice, Odin will be more than happy to receive you.
You just killed yourself, Erky.
Sure.
I will sell you to hell herself. Kneel, Wolf-Kissed, and I will spare your life.
Shut your hole and fight!
Die, you sack of shit!
What was the...
Die, coward!
It was out. I don't like the placement of the dodge. Ow. No. Stamina. Okay. I pressed the button. Don't I have a health ration? There we go. Axe.
Father, you should have held on to this until the bitter end.
If I give my life, will you spare my clan?
Then no! Pick up your axe!
Kill them all!
No.
No. The fuck? Huh? What does that mean? Oi! Come back here. Oh, look at the rats. So many rats. Where are we going? Oh. And we're hallucinating.
Eivor, are you bewitched? Unbind us.
What? Oh. Yes, of course.
No.
Well
No.
read, Wolf-Kissed. Even if your wits were somewhat rattled.
Let's put on some clothes. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. What is this? Helmet. Oh. So there's like a cloak and a helmet separately. There we go.
If you can breathe, you can fight. Now come. We take back our ship.
You do not need to tell us twice.
Why does her, like, posture and everything look so funny? Oh god, look how much she's... She was really sweaty there for a second. Oh, look, arrows. Did you have any fun stuff in your jail cell? No? Oh, hi! Hi, guys. I don't like the placement of the... Can I change the keybind? I'll put this to dodge. I can. I'm used to the Odyssey keybind, so can I have these as the same? Why are all of the things taken? Is it so terrible if it's the same? better. Because I can actually press the button. And it's not like under my palm, you know. Ah! Why is my cursor again on the other screen?
Don't take the bait. Patience.
Owie. Ooh! Well, hello there, friend. Ah! Oh, hello. Owie.
All over for you.
Ah! Why is the cursor again on the other screen? Nhum, nhum, nhum. Where are we going? Nhum. Ooh. Berries.
Get back here, you coward!
Almost got you.
No! No! I can run for hours!
Watch my back.
Owie. Ah! The cursor was again on the other screen. That's a problem. Let's go, boys. Owie. What? What? Hello, Roddy. Ooh. What did you see? What was the cute thing you saw on your walk? Please let me know. Whee.
Listen here. If you can breathe.
Oh,
you can
god damn
fight.
it.
Now come. We take back our ship.
You do not need...
We got all the way back here. Can I? Never mind. But what did you see? I do not know how I died. Ooh, ooh. Oh, oh, oh! Again, the freaking thing.
Don't fall for any traps.
Owie.
Going to suffer.
Owie.
Remember Braki's thrust?
Owie.
Out the sight. Hurry.
Oh! I hacked his head off.
Keep the both of Egypt busy.
Watch for my signal. You're a gross dinner.
There we go. All good. Okay, let me read your comment. Refox pup. Oh, ran up a side road straight to me. Mama Fox behind them saw me first stop. The pups had to hit the brakes and stumble back to hide behind Mom. And the three sat behind Mom in a line, peeking around. It was raining, so they had to keep shaking their heads, ears flopping around. Aww. That's so cute. Aww. The folks pups were like, uh-oh, what is this new thing? There were more enemies here before, but I don't see them now. But that's really cute. I'll kill you! Oh, hello, sir. You want to have fun? You want to have fun with me? Oh. Oops. We're just talking about cute stuff while killing people. No biggie. Okay, let's go.
Jack, Greggy, grab your oars. The whale road leads us home.
Gods, it's about time.
Stop yapping and start rowing.
Whee! Let's go.
Run up the sails!
Whee!
Rather silent, Eivor. Anything to say for the mess you led us to?
We suffered no losses in this fight, and the men who humiliated us are dead. What is there to say?
Oh, something like, I was stupid, selfish, reckless, blind, bone-headed, and I smell like blood and shit?
Wow.
I like the version better.
Eivor, look! Someone is setting up an outpost on that island.
Kjotve's men, gnawing at any piece of open land like dogs worrying a bone.
Even with you half in the grave, we could easily take them.
Sure. Let's raid.
Let's hit the bastards!
Kill you!
Nyum. Howie. Howie. Hello, sir.
Let's go!
What's up? Bone biter. Did I already do the whole thing? Cool. What was that? What are you shouting for? Stop shouting! What was that sound? Oh, hello! Hello, road lad. Ooh, attack 69, nice. Oh, this is a two-handed weapon. Cool. I am trying this game.
Eivor! What does jou there?
Nyum. Tell about it for me.
Let the sail out!
Whee! And we shall see how this
Kjotve will
story
come for us
goes.
now, harder and stronger than before.
No surprise there. This war has spun on for 3 generations. I hardly expect him to relent.
Your hatred for that man burns bright wolf-kissed. I could warm my balls on it.
Would you not prefer a pair of sealskin
Wow. talking about balls already.
Such hatred can make you careless. What he did to your father, he did to all of us. You are not in this fight alone.
Whee! Boing, boing, boing. I guess we are going home.
King Styrbjorn will scold you for setting out against his wishes.
Of course he will.
Is that not something you worry over?
I worry only that our king will not see that I am right until it's too late.
Finally, hatred that burns so bright you can warm your balls on it.
He would be sitting beside you, wiping the blood from his axe and smiling into the breeze.
We are Eivor.
And what will you tell our king about this misadventure?
Only the truth. We attacked Kjotve's fortress, killed his men, and weakened his control of this land.
Will you mention the part where you lost your crew and were nearly sold as a thrall? Will that be part of your saga?
If there's a skull who dares sing that verse, it'll be his last song.
Lol.
Let's sail! Dock the ship here!
Let's dock. Whee! Hornburg.
Well, the feeder of ravens returns, and not half dead.
Hello.
We thought we had lost
Who are
you,
you?
Eivor. For good this time.
A warm welcome as always, Randvi.
You look like reddened shit. What happened?
Red
To
and
crow
shit.
about, except to say the men who delayed us are dead. And how are you?
Well enough. Though I have spent many tiresome days calming the rages of our king. He is not happy with you.
I expected as much. And what of Sigurd? Has he returned from his raids?
My husband should be home today. The last we heard, he was approaching Stavanger.
Good to hear. We have need of his courage.
Sigurd will not save you from his father's wrath, Eivor. You should know that by now.
Did your raid not go as planned?
Fox.
They rarely
He
go
has
as
a
planned.
fox thing.
We killed many of Kjotve's warriors.
Oh, can I have
And
a
there was
fox
this.
thing?
My father's axe among the dead.
Ah. After so many years. You should take it to Gunnar. He will give it back its edge.
A good idea. After I see our king.
That I do not advise. Not yet. He is meeting with a messenger from the north.
I can wait.
A cloud hangs over you. Is something wrong?
Seeing my father's axe after 17 winters. It stirred something in me. A feeling I have not had since the day he was killed. Since the day I got this.
Memories of past agonies. Of sadness and pain.
I should speak with Valka. She could help me make sense of my feelings.
Take your time getting settled. I will see you at the Longhouse.
I think you have lost your edge, Eivor. Just like that axe. Maybe Gunnar can help you with both.
I will
Wow.
let you know.
Thanks. Thanks, dude. Two skill points. Ooh. I've actually avoided shooting any foxes in the new Legend of Zelda. I would feel so bad. Aw. Ooh. Oh god. What the fuck is happening? What is happening here? Ah! What is happening? I am moving it. Huh. Stealth. I guess I can't get any more point. I mean, don't have any more points, but
Eivor, looking rough you are. Welcome home.
thanks.
Eivor, did you bring us any treasure?
I returned with a boat and a full crew. That is worth more than silver.
That doesn't count. You need silver. And jewels. Shut up, Rolf. How do you know? You never went on a raid. You shut up.
Wow. Hello, who are you?
Not today. The fish aren't biting. Too many passing boats churning the water.
I lack the patience for pole fishing. I would have better luck with my bow.
Shooting fish with a bow. That could work.
Have fun.
Hello, Eivor.
Hello.
Well, look who it is.
Practicing your wordplay, Alvis.
Ah, Eivor! The only mouth in Midgard from which I fear mockery.
You told me the art of writing poetry, old friend. It is only natural that I surpass you soon.
How about another lesson then? A quick flight. Right here, right now. What do you say?
Sure.
Let's try flighting.
I always put a few coins down as a wager. Most of those who enjoy flighting have an equal fondness for betting. But today, we'll abstain.
Wow.
Let me begin.
I'm ready.
Wow.
In flighting, it's key to match cadence and rhyme. It's as much about sound as it is about time. So be careful in choosing the words that you say.
I'll recall what you taught ere I enter the fray.
A fine answer. Perfect rhyme and a lovely cadence to match my line. Now, let us examine meaning. In fighting, you'll
It's
need to be
okay.
cutting and keen. It's about wielding wit more than venting your spleen. If I tell you you're foolish and stupid and dull,
I want to say the first
Then
one
I
because
tell
it's
you
funny.
you've nothing inside of your skull.
a good response. I called you stupid and you turned it around. Flighting about wit, you matched my meaning. When you think of too many perfect retorts, use the one that best matches the meaning. Last one. So go then and conquer the world with your wit. Go be clever, be quick, show your spirit and grit. I look eagerly forward to seeing how you fare.
I look
don't
forward
know.
to becoming far more than you can bear.
A good rhyme, but a bad structure.
Oh.
Close, you're close. Your flighting's astounding, you're worthy of praise. You swing a fine axe and you turn a good phrase.
Thank you, Alvis. I'll take the lesson to heart.
Oh, there's charisma stats? What the fuck?
Come and drink. Let us amuse the gods.
Hey, Tekla.
Hello.
What is brewing?
Alvis tells me this brew is too strong. Think you can handle a few rounds?
Eigum að senda ketli fyrir þakki. Hann kryddulegur matur en algóður þekk. Muni hann hafa vel í höndum nú.
Damn it.
Think you can match horns with me?
Ah! Damn it! Ah! No, I lost.
Outdrink every one of you.
Oh
Don't
god.
feel bad. Most of these backgrounds would have pissed themselves or passed by now.
Oh god, the camera. The camera.
Drink. Let us amuse the gods.
Ugh.
You look like you know a thing or two about dice.
Ah, Warlock.
Sit. The dice won't roll themselves.
Let's begin.
I'm
Ah,
just
pretty good.
going around
Can't say
playing
I did
games.
not warn you.
Oh god. The first player to reduce the health of the opponent to 0 wins. So first we roll. Oh god. This is too much for me. Too much information at once. Alright. You can roll up to 3 times. Oh.
Interesting.
Okay. I'll just keep everything, I guess. I don't know. I'm just learning. Hmm.
What does this mean? Block 1 attack. I mean, I'm pretty okay. I mean, happy with those. I don't know.
This will do.
God favor. Well, what is this? Well, I don't have any. I don't think. How? Ooh, we are very close. Hmm. Uh, I'll roll once more, I guess. Fine. Oi! It is pretty even so far, I think, even though he has more of those things. But I think the health mattered more. I'll take those. Sure, I'll do this. I'll do this like this. Yeah. Oh god. Hmm? Oops. No! I did not want to do that! I did not understand! No!
I have cornered you now.
Fuck. 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 I can still turn it around. I accidentally pressed the thing. Oof. We'll see what happens. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. No! I'm losing.
You win. Are you going to walk away now with your head hung in defeat? Let us play again.
I wanna play again though, it's fun.
Another round.
It's more fun than I thought it was going to be.
What is going on here?
What was that? I'll go for attack at first.
This will do.
There we go. All right. I'm going all out to attack. Sure, I'll block. There we go. Owie. Alright. So he's attacking. I'm attacking too. He's blocking. Ah, he's blocking again. Damn it. Alright.
Almost got you now.
There we go. There we go. I'll take those. Thank you. What's he going for? Looking and attacking as well. I'm gonna block. Let's see what I get on the last thing. Okay. Not bad. I think. Let's see. Nah. I think I'm not gonna do that.
This is my game, stranger. Just give up.
Okay, time to roll.
Interesting.
I'll go with those. He's gonna block. Let's see, what's the last one I get? Is it just gonna be? Yeah, I figured. I don't think I need to use these, but I'll do it for the funsies. Oi! What?
Tough luck. Try again.
He had it before me. God damn it! He had this his turn thing before me.
Another round.
I'm not done yet. I was so close. Alright.
Howie. Rolling. I think I'm gonna lock and steal. I guess I'm blocking. There we go. I'm gonna block and then use the God favor, I think.
Not like this.
What if I just block everything? I just keep blocking.
This will do.
Fuck off. Wait, can I put this back? Oh, I can do these. I see. I'll block those. Oi! How dare!
This game is as good as over.
Damn it. I'm getting too invested in this game. Also, what is going on with my stream? Is the stream working okay? Gotta have this game in real life, yes. think I need to block. Oh god, what is... Why is the color doing that? It is working? Okay, good. I think I'm going to lose this game too. God damn it. It's not good.
Interesting.
Okay. Yeah, you're losing, shaking my head. Oi! I'm still learning. I'll try this. Oh no! Why can he do that? God damn it.
Luck is with you this time.
Tough luck. Try again.
I've had enough of this.
I don't know why, but my OBS says that the connection is not very good. Oh well. I'll learn to play better later. I'm not good
Sven,
at...
have you designed any new
like...
tattoos?
A few
Oh,
worth looking at.
tattoos! I had my first win against the motherfucker. Oh no! Oh.
Let me have a look.
Go ahead.
Can I get tattoos? Ooh. 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 Let it to my cousin's PC and now I'm downloading it on mine. Nice. At the Raven card too. Oh, I can just change the hair. Well, there aren't many. There aren't that many options here. I'm gonna change it to the there, but do I wanna? If I could have this and this at the same time, I would do it, but not sure about that. But I think I want these. Maybe nothing on the back. Yeah.
Is there something else?
See you later, Sven.
Sure.
Goodbye, Sven. Hello.
Hey, Can you point me to some good hunting grounds?
I could, but I don't want every iron foot with a bow scaring away the game. Bring me 3 deer antlers to prove your skills, and I might just have a story for you.
A worthy challenge. I'll see you soon.
Or do I want the bus thing? I might.
Sven, have you just...
A few words, look. Go ahead.
Show me. Shaved. I'll see how I feel about this
Need
one.
anything else? Sure.
Goodbye. No. Whee! God damn it, rations are always full. Oops.
Eivor!
Hello.
Wolf-kissed. Welcome back.
Gunnar, I have something here you might like to see.
Oh. Bye bye, Annetto.
Thunderclap of Thor! Is that your father's axe? I have not seen this beauty since, well, for some time. I forged this weapon long ago. Still looks good. One of my finest, I think.
It has a blunted blade, but it swings well. Can you sharpen it?
I can give it a better edge and reinforce the handle. And as luck would have it, I have 1 ingot left for the job.
Are you sure?
The fates have willed it so. But in future, bring your own metal ingots. I cannot forge them from empty air.
Hehe. Oh. Alright. Boink. Ah. Nice.
That should do it. Anything else?
I can enhance here if I had anything.
You need anything else?
Whoops.
How are you, Gunnar? Holding up?
Yeah, work is good and my spirits are strong, but my night...
I had. Sorry to hear it.
5 weeks it was. 5 beautiful, passionate...
Valkyries do not walk the world as they once did, Gunnar.
Lower. My friend, look at my wares, my weapon.
That is all for now.
Return any...
Slot runes. Oh. Sure. Let's talk to Randy. Hello.
They must be finished now.
If you have any other business, it may be wise to do it now. Let him cool down.
I could speak to Volka first. Get this weight off my mind.
The king is not going anywhere.
Oh. The seer's choice. Alrighty. I guess I'm going to the mountain then. What is up with the stream today? Oh, I can get... What? Don't mind if I do. How do I go faster? Hmm? Tell me. Hmm? Can I not go faster? Oh, it's going automatically now. Never mind. Let's go. We are here. Whee. There we go.
Hamuram. Hamuram.
Volker.
Hamuram.
Hush. I need silence to hear the songs of nature. Hamuram. Hamuram.
Svala.
She gives praises and she is greeted. For your hearing I hearken, O ancient ones, great Odin, great Freya. I give you thanks for your gift of Seder.
She gives thanks and she is blessed.
Eivor, it has been some time.
Oh, hello.
What brings you so far to see me?
I have come for your advice on a private matter.
Come.
Is your mother well?
Her mind is a jumble. She speaks to spirits. I fear her final winter has come, but she has me. Now, let her speak to your needs.
I have had a vision. A powerful vision. It may have been my battle lust, or a delirium caused by the cold, but...
Describe it for me.
After 17 years, I saw my father's axe again. And when I touched it, the vision came on fast. There was a wolf, howling and fierce. And then a figure. A graybeard in a cloak. With a single eye. He bid me follow him.
Ah, the High One. He calls to you. Perhaps he means to speak with you. Deliver a message. Only through Seder will you see more clearly and unravel the threads that sit tangled upon your mind. This will not take long.
Whatever happens, whatever I see, whatever you foretell, it must stay between us.
We cannot change the fate we are bound to. What matter who knows and who does not? The outcome.
Wow.
It matters
Thanks,
to me.
lady.
Drink. If you seek true understanding.
Wow. Thanks for drugging me. Had a little nice nap. Oh. Wait for
Saw
me.
nothing, Volka. Felt nothing. Harvey!
Harvey.
Harvey! Why walk among the dead? Sigurd. Sigurd! Brother! When did you arrive?
That's sus.
What is this?
Oh yes, just going into the cold water. Gotta love the hypothermia. Wolf. Ugh.
Sigurd! Brother! What is this?
There was no other way, Harvey.
Oh.
Our fates are fixed.
Sigurd!
Uh-oh. Oh, that's a hand.
What has happened?
This was not for you, Harvey.
Whoa. Oh. The fuck is that? Eh?
Steady, Eivor. It is Valka. I am here.
God, I thought What was that?
Tell me everything.
I was on a mountain, in a violent blizzard, climbing toward the summit, following a wolf.
Mm-hmm.
And the wolf was eager for my attention, as if it were beckoning me to follow.
You are the wolf-kissed, fated to carry its mark for life. In this case, it might represent your ambition, or your fear.
I saw Odin and the Nornir spitting the threats of fate. They were watching me.
Not watching. They were showing you the way forward. Your life, your path, what lies before you, and where it ends.
I saw the gates to Odin's Hall of Slain Champions. They opened for me.
Shades of Valhalla, for which you are destined.
I do not know what else to say. My memories are faint, hazy.
Did you reach the summit of this mountain?
I did, yes. Sigurd was there, wounded, in pain. His fighting arm was missing. Then the wolf reappeared, the size of a dragon, twisted and terrible. It fixed its eyes on me and struck. Then I woke.
The gods favor you, Eivor. They always have. You will have your glory, and you will earn your place in Valhalla. But these portents carry a darker truth. The missing arm, the trail of blood, the beast. You will betray your brother, Sigurd.
Wow.
That is the meaning of your vision.
That cannot be right. I would never betray Sigurd. He's my brother, my family.
The Nornir have spoken, and this is their message.
No, this is wrong, or you misunderstand. That cannot be right.
You will betray Sigurd.
Odin fought against his fate. It can be done.
Oh boy. Oh, oops. I can fast travel. Whoa. That's nice. Whee! Boing. 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 Just rolling on. Okay, now we will speak to Randy.
They must be finished now.
The king has called for his best mead, so the talks are concluded. It should be safe to enter.
When can I get the wolf, not the wolf, fox thing?
I'm ready to face
armor.
the thunder. I'll speak with the king now.
Excellent, King Styrbjorn. I will take this proposal to my nephew. I believe he will see the wisdom in it.
Good. It is all I can hope for. May the... May the winds favor your voyage, Guthormer. Eivor, come forward and explain in plain words why you have willfully disobeyed my commands. Do you mock me?
I do not mock you, king.
I feel like
I mean to
Eivor
embolden
just
you
in general
against your
doesn't
enemies
follow
and your own
commands.
poor
Like
judgment.
You know nothing
their
of my
parents were
judgment.
like,
You know nothing of
don't
my
come
plans,
outside to
strategies.
ride
Sigurd
on
would
the
agree with me.
horse away
My
from the
son might agree with you,
village,
but he would
and
obey
they
me.
just
He knows
disobeyed
his place.
everything they said.
Not as well as he knows his father.
Imagine you are harassed by an enemy with warriors that vastly outnumber your own. What profit does open war bring? Would it not be better to work quietly through diplomacy, gaining alliances? Waiting until the day our numbers outweigh our enemies and our victory is guaranteed.
Kjotve and his clan will never negotiate with us. They speak the language of war, so we must answer back. I have waited a lifetime to take back the honor that Kjotve took from my family. Now is the time to act. My time to act.
Are you so blinded by vengeance that you cannot see beyond your nose?
Is that all?
I'm at a loss with you, Eivor. When I took you in as my own, Never did I imagine such disrespect from the child of Varin. Your father was a fine man. Just and loyal to me, he died bravely so that we might live.
He died a coward, Lord. A fate I will not mirror.
Why do you carry such a useless burden? Let it go! Think only of the days to come, of your future and the victories at hand.
My honor has been stained. Until it's wiped clean, I want nothing else.
Wow.
I refuse to pick at that wound again. But if there is something that can chase these shadows from your thoughts...
Oh?
Sigurd has come! Down at the docks, his ship is here!
Whoopee! Let's betray! Wait, what? La 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 la. Yeah!
Hey, careful with that one. Avon!
Sigurd!
Ah, look at you, blood-soaked drinkard. Have you been
He
worried
needs
with
a bath.
Ah, and you, Solkjord Vikinger. I smell the stink of a dozen kingdoms in your beard.
It's just the start. Randvi, my dear wife, your husband returns, bringing gifts and riches to share.
And new friends, I see.
Yes, Basim and Hytham. We met in Miklagard, and they showed me her buried secrets.
We are grateful to Sigurd for his invitation and eager to
Whoa,
pay
that
tribute
voice.
My brother is always very careful with the company he keeps. If you're standing safely beside him, we must like you.
Ah, Eivor. Save the introductions until our bellies are full. I will see my father. Tell him of my time away. This morning we traded with a ship passing south. They told us Eivor the Wolf-Kissed was captured by Kjotve's men.
They must have cut the tail short. I killed my captors and recovered my crew. For that your father scolded me. You know where I stand, brother. Nothing short of war will dislodge Kjotve from our lands. But he disagrees.
I know. Father thinks too much and acts too little. Today that changes. I promise you. By the winter's end, the name Kjotve the Cruel will be a curse on the lips of a drunken fool.
Cool.
My son! Welcome home!
My son.
Father.
Tonight we feast and celebrate your return, Sigurd. The tables are laid with barley and lamb, bread and mead.
And no more, I beg you. I want nothing you would not serve a thrall. Let me be the one to honor you. I bring gifts and tales from faraway lands. After 2 winters away, I am full up with both.
Very well, very well. Come inside.
And when we are fat and satisfied, Father, we will talk of Kjotve and his clan, and how we may end their terror, once and for all. He has dogged us too long, shamed us for too many seasons. I know this. Eivor knows this. It ends now.
Yes, of course, when the time is right.
He was
Through
a
Rusland,
little
we
bit
battled down
annoyed.
the Volga River, raiding as we went. Shadowy tribes hurling spears at our ship. At Miklagard, we saw men bedecked in riches as vibrant as the Bifrost itself. And these we took for our troubles, of course. We sailed to Rome, then Africa.
Bread.
Past oceans of sand, warriors of all colors, and beauty the eyes must weep to behold. And now I have returned, with riches and glory to share with my family, my friends, my eyes-forged Strengir. So take what you desire from my horn. For this is only a taste of things to come.
Tomorrow, the Raven clan starts anew.
Skull, Sigurd.
Skull! And you, Eivor, come. I have something special for you.
Sure. I'll talk to your wife first. Can I talk to her? There we go.
Eivor, have you paid a visit to Valka? I did. And? It is not something I can speak on. Or wish to.
I understand.
Your bed will be warm tonight with your husband returned. That must be a good feeling.
It is a different feeling. Warmer, but with less space to stretch my arms and legs.
Are you not happy to see your husband return?
Of course. But it has been so long he seems a stranger to me. 3 winters we are married, and he has been away for 2.
Can you not rekindle the flame that once burned hot?
When he crawls into bed to warm me, as you say, it will be with farts and honeyed breath.
Wow.
We should all be so lucky.
Ooh.
Sigurd has raised the reputation of this clan to new heights, Lord. We could not have asked for a more joyous return.
Oh, but we could have. Had Sigurd spent his last 2 winters here, in Fornburg, defending our lands, we might have been rid of Kjotve by now.
You always said we needed more warriors to fight Kjotve. And for warriors, we need wealth, which Sigurd has brought us.
The wealth he brings will not buy us an army. It only buys us time before our end.
You talk like a man with 1 foot in Helheim. Have you no plan of your own to rid this land of our enemy? Will it fall to Sigurd and me?
I do, but it will fall to you and Sigurd to accept it. And I must have your word that you will.
If you so order it, my king, it will be done. You have my axe until the end.
We shall see.
Alrighty. Who can I talk to? Hello.
Yes? And you are Eivor?
I am. I hope this ruckus does not overwhelm you. We tend to drink and talk at equal speed.
Not at all. The wood smoke from your fire pit does sting the eyes. But the warmth is welcome.
Of course. It must be rather warm where you live.
Where I live changes from week to week. But always I am with my mentor, Basim.
Your mentor? For what cause?
A noble one. A cause as true as the world is old. But let us leave it at that for now.
I understand. But if you hope to stay tight-lipped for the rest of the night, keep clear of Tekla's meat.
Ah, thank you for the warning. It will not be a problem.
Alrighty.
You're Basim.
Hello, dude.
You have a good memory.
And you have no mead. Can I fix that?
Sigurd spoke often of you on our journey. Called you his right arm, a celebrated warrior. I am honored to meet you.
Likewise, Basim. And how did you come to meet my brother?
He sat down in Constantinople some months ago to rest and resupply, he told me. But I knew otherwise. Men with eyes that gleam like his are always up to something more. I think he wished to raid the Hagia Sophia.
That sounds right.
I will not bore you with the details of our meeting. But I liked your brother from the first. I saw something in him that captivated me. As if a forgotten memory of an old friendship had suddenly resurfaced.
He has that effect on people. Enjoy your evening, Basim.
Right. I think I'll talk to Sigurd now.
I thought long and hard on a gift worthy of you.
You have snared my curiosity, brother. What is it?
Not yet. Drinks first. To my first night in Fornburg in over 2 winters. It must end with me soaked and wall-eyed, shouting at the shadows of trolls.
And you want me to sail with you on these honey waves?
Yes. You are stuck with me, Dringur. Now drink. Ah, you would put Thor to shame.
From drinking to breathing, you turn everything into a competition, brother. I must always be prepared.
True enough.
I don't know why, but her voice is a little bit weird.
It is good to have you back, Sigurd.
Yes.
I feel like she's...
I've missed this terribly. When I first met Basin, I regaled him with tales of our homeland.
like forcing this kind of voice a lot.
Return at once.
Doesn't sound that natural.
Come. This brings us to your gift. These excellent men were my shepherds through much of their homeland, the Abbasid Caliphate. They are a clan, not joined by blood, but by a common idea. A brotherhood of shadows executing their own form of justice. In my time with them, they shared many of their most hidden secrets, for which I am grateful. And now, I gift one of these secrets to you. A weapon for the finest warrior I know.
Oh.
Beautiful craftsmanship. What kind of smith makes a weapon like this?
It is less a weapon than a tool. One we have used for centuries to fight injustice and evil.
Mentor, I must protest. This is deeply unorthodox. Our wrist blade is a sacred tool.
Do not make a fetish out of cold metal, I found. What matters is the mind of the one who wields it. Please, try it on. The blade should ride on the underside of your arm, to conceal it from your target.
I have no wish to hide this, and I would rather not make the same mistake you two have. I like it.
This is no mistake. This is a voluntary sacrifice to prove our devotion to...
A good start, Eivor. But you must learn how to use it effectively.
Outside. This is not something for all eyes.
Lead on.
Do I get to practice? You were standing a little close there, dude.
This clan of yours, it has a name.
Indeed. But among the tenets of our creed is a vow to never reveal too much to outsiders. In time, you may learn more, but not here, where the walls and trees may have ears.
I look forward to it.
Time to train.
Here, let me lead you through our most basic techniques. Wielded with skill and care, our blade delivers a singular killing blow. As you near your target, find your window to strike. Timing is essential. Excellent.
Nice.
I have not seen a blade so sharp.
Some targets are trickier than others. Keep that in mind before you strike.
A decent attempt.
Wow.
Take that one down from the ledge.
Sure. Whoops.
A perfect strike.
How about a challenge? Leap down upon that target from above.
Now we're talking.
Exactly, just like that. Use your surroundings when possible. Strike from that haystack, for instance. That's it.
Mentor, does Eivor intend to join us?
Not that I am aware.
Then why offer her the blade?
Surely we have more.
Hide them. Hush.
That is a little bit
Wield
sus.
the blade well. Let us leave Eivor to enjoy her gift in peace. Come.
Eivor, let us walk to the docks and take in the night air.
Those two are
What do
very
you make
sus.
of my new friends?
They seem generous and menacing in equal measure.
I know what you mean. They have learning, too. They wield numbers and writing as if it were magic. Basim has shown me so much about the world, all of which I will share with you when...
When what?
Oh, I miss the smell of this land.
Have you returned for good? Or do you mean to join the Shadow Brotherhood?
Leave all that aside, Eivor. Tonight we are family again. The here and now is what matters. Our kinship, our clan, our glory.
I missed you, brother. Your clear head and your courage. We have not had enough of both in recent months.
You flatter me, Wolf-Kissed. Keep it up.
From here to Valhalla, I will always be at your side, Sigurd. Always.
This fjord has grown too small to contain me, or I too large. There is so much more beyond these stony fangs that rise around us. England, Ireland, Francia, all greener pastures, ripe for the plucking. Tomorrow, we make new war on Kjotve, and reclaim the lands he took from us. And from there, we build a kingdom for us.
I'm with you. Only say the word.
Good. Get some rest, and return here at first light.
Alrighty. I am intrigued.
The Northnir have spoken. You will betray Sigurd.
No, this is wrong. That cannot be right. Odin fought against his fate. It can be done.
You will betray Sigurd.
What was that?
Shit. Kjotve's warriors.
Oh.
This one would not have come alone. I should find the others.
Are those also the warriors or not? I don't think they are. Oh. Are they over there then?
Be my eyes.
Whistling. solo. Good to know. Oh, there's the other dude.
Sigurd must know about this.
Whee! Sigurd. Bro. Bad news.
With each day we wait, Kjotve grows stronger.
I speak as your king, Sigurd, not your father. Heed my warnings or be off.
You will be king of...
We do not have the men to storm Kjotve's fortress. The losses would ruin us.
The losses have ruined us, father. Until we cut off this serpent's head, it will poison us day by day, drop by drop.
The poison has already polluted our waters.
God save all. What happened?
Spies in our camp. 3 men sent by Kjotve to kill us as we slept. I returned the favor.
There, you see? This is what waiting brings. We must answer this insult.
They came from Notfall, that whaling village under Kjotve's control.
We hid him there. Burn it down before Kjotve learns his spies are dead.
He may have sent more. I can search the village while you round up the crew.
No need. I will send Hytham to search the area. You can rely on him while we are away.
We? Do you mean to join us?
I have not been bred for Valhalla like you, but this will be far from my first battle.
I do not like this, but I will not stop you.
Thanks.
Do not lead my son into the same storm that follows you.
Wow. What happened to being family, dude? But yeah, I think I'm gonna save here. And in the stream, I think. Really liking it so far. Some of the controls are a little bit jank compared to the Assassin's Creed Odyssey, but well, I will get used to it. That's usually the case, that it just takes a little bit of getting used to, but I'm intrigued. But let's see who we could raid. Oh, should we raid Henuk? I think I wanna raid Henuk. Yeah. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for watching, Ronti. And here is the raid message. And Heno is playing Overwatch too. I haven't played for a while. I should probably update. update the game. I haven't played the current season, but yeah. Overwatch is Overwatch. Anyway, let's go say hello to Heno. Heno is playing with some other cool people, so let's give them some love. So thank you so much for hanging out. I know I was a little bit more quiet. Because I was concentrating on, well, everything. It's a lot to take in when you start a new game. But anyway, I'm ready to go now. Thanks for the stream. See you later. Repo raid. Bye bye.